The IPL mega auction is just around the corner, so I thought of making a series of short videos on top picks for the franchises. In these videos, I'm going to talk about filling some critical roles and replacing important players for the teams. This is my fourth video in the series, and I'm going to talk about the franchise with the fourth highest budget going into the auction, Royal Challengers Bangalore, with a kitty of 57 crores. We all know that Virat Kohli has decided to step down from captaincy for the franchise, and the franchise needs to look for a new player. So the franchise, but he still remains with the franchise, meaning that he does not have to be replaced in the team. Considering his skills and his performances, it would be an impossible task. So thankfully, he remains, but his role needs to be handed over to somebody else, and hence the franchise should look to someone who has done very well as a captain. So my pick for his replacement in the role and would be Ian Morgan. He has been a very successful T20 captain, and although he has not set the IPL alight with his performances, he has been very, very good as a captain. As you would all have seen by his captaincy had taken KKR to the finals of the previous season, and I think RCB would do well to bring him to lead the side. And if you see his captaincy record, he has won almost similar percentage of matches as Virat Kohli, and considering he is the most experienced T20 captain, RCB could find a lot of value from his services. Although his batting performances are not that great, but then again, he is a very good player who bats in the middle of the order and occasionally puts in handy performances, something which RCB has been lacking performances from the middle order. So he's definitely a player worth looking at. And I think the franchise need not pay a huge amount for his signing, and maybe a bid of about 7 crores, which is what KKR paid for him, would be enough for his signature. And he would be a very bargain pick at that price. The next player on the list to be replaced is AB de Villiers. Let me begin by telling that it is impossible to replace a player of his caliber. But there is a player who has been making waves recently and setting T20 leagues alight with his performances. Tim David, he is also a middle order batsman and bats at number 4 or 5 at the position held by De Villiers. And his recent performances, as indicated by his stats, are extremely good. His strike rates and percentages of runs at the death are very similar to ABD, and hence we can think of him being able to fill in to some extent the vast gap or void left behind by ABD. So these are two of my key picks for RCB, and I think these two players would add a lot of value to the side and help them to future success, something that they have been struggling with the past. So that's the end of my video. Hope you like it and do watch other videos in the series. Thank you.